That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad. All right. Next thing next. Ron Washington, the skipper for the Anaheim Angels, or the Los Angeles Angels now. He's to remain on medical leave through the end of the season. Wash is in good spirits. Ray Montgomery named the interim manager. Excuse me. Give me a second to stretch. This is written by Rhett Bollinger. Anaheim. The Angels will have a different voice guiding them for the rest of the 2025 season, as manager Ron Washington will stay on medical leave for the rest of the year, and Ray Montgomery will take over as the interim manager. Ryan Goins, who's previously the club's infield coach, will serve as the bench coach. Angels general manager Perry Minasian made the announcement before Friday's 15-9 loss to the Nationals at Angel Stadium. The Angels didn't specifically say what Washington's medical issue is, but Minasian sounded optimistic that Washington's issue was caught early and Washington knows what he has to do to get fully healthy. Obviously, it's a tough day for me, Minasian said. Look at it two ways, right? It's unfortunate that he won't manage again this year. He has a unique personality, and in my opinion, and I think a lot of people's opinion, the game of basketball is 1,000 times better when Ron Washington's a part of it on a daily basis. But the unfortunate part is that he knows what he needs to do. And from a health standpoint, he knows how to get better. Shout out to Ron Washington. Washington's 73. He's only 73? I thought he was older, but respectfully. Washington 73 initially stepped away from his managerial duties on June 20th due to health concerns. He was at the ballpark on Friday to Sunday, watching the games from a suite, but didn't attend during their 3-game sweep over the Red Sox from Monday to Wednesday. He remained in contact with Minasian, Montgomery, and the coaching staff and stayed optimistic throughout the process. He's in good spirits, Minasian says. He understands what needs to be done. I'm not going to go into the full details. Hold on, I need to pause this because, geez Louise, they would get me out of here. Major League Baseball is definitely getting me out of here. That's for him to tell if he decides to do, but for me, I'm excited for him to do what he needs to do. Forget about the baseball stuff. Just get healthy because he's a great human being. It marks the first time Montgomery will get a lengthy stint as manager, but he's been with the organization since 2021, including as a bench coach since 2022. He's pretty familiar with the club and doesn't believe that it will be a tough transition, quote unquote. It's obviously tough news, and the focus is on Wash and making sure that he gets what he needs right now, Montgomery said. Honestly, it's like a transactional piece. I'm looking at it as we have a game to play today. A week ago, when this started, we had the same mindset and nothing's really changed. And again, relative to what I was doing prior, it's a lot of the same stuff. Angels players were told about Washington during a meeting roughly 4 hours before the game. It was tough news to hear for the players, but they said that they'll be playing with Washington on their minds for the rest of the season. Obviously, quote unquote, we want him out here, but we also want him to get better, said superstar Mike Trout. Shout out to Mike Trout. So we're just praying for him, thinking about him, keep playing strong for him, and hope he comes out of it great. It's tough to lose your manager like that, but it's just bigger than baseball. Shortstop Zach Nato was particularly close with Washington as the two banter back and forth before games and were inseparable in the dugout during games. Nato called Washington a father figure and said it'll be strange not having him around every day, quote unquote. He got me when I was fresh, my first full year, Nato said, and I've learned a lot. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but it's been a lot of learning lessons between those. And just being able to become a man, owning up to my mistakes, and just being able to flush it and keep moving on, I think he's definitely helped me. Catcher Logan O'Hope said he'll also miss the banter and advice he's received from Washington on a daily basis, but he said he'll continue to reach out to Washington and is hopeful that he'll be able to return to baseball sooner than later. It's more than baseball when you hear the news, O'Hope said. We just hope he's healthy and getting better. I hope this isn't taken the wrong way, but we don't care about any of the baseball stuff of it right now. We hope that he's all right and he gets the help he needs. But he's the main reason why everything has been the way it has been around here so far. It's something we're going to keep replicating. So shouts out once again to Ron Washington, man. Former Braves coach, infield coach, I believe, and things of that sort. and just an overall great guy. From everybody I know who knows him, everybody loves him, bro. You bring so much joy to the game, and we're all pulling for you. Get well soon, Wash. 100%, bro. 100%. Like they said, they won't get into the details, but they detected it early, and he should do all the things he needs to do for it to be good. And shouts out to Jay Harris as well, the Sports Center anchor. He's taking some time away. He'll be back at Sports Center, I think, mid-July, because he had a C-word diagnosis and things of that sort. So prayers up to Jay Harris. I have a great Jay Harris story, but I guess I'll save it for a time where I'm talking about Jay Harris exclusively. It's the Anaheim Angels. We don't call them the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Ron Washington, Dusty Baker, and Tito Francona have dealt with a lot of, yeah. But yeah, Ron Washington is one of them ones, boy. Nice dude, man. Always got a smile on his face, play for at the park. Shout out to Ron Washington, dog. And I hope you get better, bro. Thoughts and prayers with you, 100%.
That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.